Hello, ladies. Good afternoon. How everybody is doing? Welcome to this live session. Today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday wellness to you. On Wednesday or the other Wednesday, I came here and share some good information. And as you guys know, if you're looking through our chat, looking through our platform, you see the weight issue is something that is very crucial. It's very important to you. It's very important to me also. And so today I have a privilege that I'm going to share with you what are the practical tips actually to lose weight in menopause. As you guys know, going through our journey is not easy. I'm going to say that again, it's not easy. Menopause journey is coming with a host of challenges. You name it. Not just only that you're dealing with high flashy, mood swing, and anxiety, all type of stuff, but also the weight. So what actually caused the weight? What over the sun I am now in perimenopause or menopause, and I'm dealing with weight. So I'm gonna debunk it some little bit. How actually the when we eat, what happened to our body? Why when we are like a 15 or 20 or even our 30s, we can get away with a lot of things. But it feels like once we hit 40, everything just like, no, the body just like, no, you can't feed me this way anymore. So I do believe also as the same way, like you are a child, right? When we have a baby, we feed the baby, milk, and then the baby will move to like, some soft food and solid food. They're able to eat, on their own. The nutrition change throughout our life, nutrition level change, nutrition requirement change. But I think because menopause being stigmatized for a long time, there's a stigma onto menopause according to our society to the point that we don't take this journey as is critical journey. So we are not prepared, although, in our society today, we know when you're pregnant, there's things that they need to do. You're going to go to the hospital, you're going to get checked every month, a doctor will follow you until the delivery. But do we do that when it comes to menopause? No. But actually, menopause also is part of life, just like having a baby. Productive years are also is a phase of life, right? Puberty is a phase of life. But my question is, why menopause wasn't or never been a topic where we've been learning early age on? Just like, even though having baby, you don't have a lessons on it, but I do believe when you get pregnant, depending to society or where you live, there's courses actually, or there are also delivery courses that you can go and learn because the body changes, But for menopause, you don't see that a lot. But that needs to change now. And I'm glad that you are here in this community so we all can voice, we can talk about it and push all the stigma on the side and really taking care of people. So today we're going to talk about the weight. Why we gain weight. And I believe that the why we gain weight so much in menopause is because our bodies still have to store fat as we eating, right? But because of decline of estrogen, now the body now trying to put that weight to different places that we don't want it to be. And most of the time for us women, is those places that we really don't want. Who want to gain weight on their belly? No, nobody. Who want to gain weight on their face? Nobody. You're talking about the arm or different places we don't. Maybe our butt, okay? I don't know about you. Maybe our butt, maybe we can get away from there and that's okay. But the funny thing is, the more weight you got on the behind, it's kind of like make you look, I don't know, somehow when I see, people, but everybody's structure is different. Maybe some people will like to get weight on the bar. That's okay, But we want to have it like on your face, talking about your belly. We don't because it doesn't look right. Like I have a C-section with my last one, and I can still see the how you call that the muffin top, right? I used to call it muffin top, but it took me like a lot of practice just to do things to maintain my body and able to let that thing go a little bit better. If you guys know when you got C-section, especially to close you back on, it's everybody doesn't go normal. Some of us we're dealing with what we call, I forgot the name they call. If somebody remember the name, just type in. I forgot the name how you call it when your belly doesn't go down. The hole doesn't close, correct. I forgot the name of it, but if I remember, I will post it. But anyway, we're dealing with issue of weight. I've seen a lot of you guys, and thank you, ladies, for you guys are just amazing. I have amazing community. You guys are commenting, you guys are helping. I'm so proud of each one of you. You come to that community, this community. You didn't wait and be like, no, jump in. Have fun in the conversation as we all learn. The environment is to be fun, and also we are learning. Make sure that when you get out from the group, either way you turn your phone or you learn something today about menopause. Okay, and that's my whole goal. So I have some notes here and we're gonna go through it quickly. Not quickly that I'm rushing. If I'm rushing, just tap say Malaika slow down. Okay, please give me a candle. Say Malaika, you slow down. Thank you, Miss Angela, for being here. And where's Miss Sophie? Thank you so much for being here, ladies. So what happened? So during menopause, this is what happened. During menopause, our body going through phases, okay? So we're again during phase of life and understanding the underlying cause of menopause is great that you have that type of basis information, okay? So the underlying way again during menopause come in different phases, or I would say have different factors, okay? So several factors contribute to this change. Why over the sun, or maybe you hit 40 after you're 40 or on your 45, it feels like you're going to gym, you eat right, you try your best, but nothing happened. Okay. So now, number one that we're going to talk about is hormonal changes. And I want to tell you this, ladies, don't be hard on yourself. Don't be like, because I'm eating too much. I don't think people eat, because who want to see that just eat. You know, unless you have some eating issues, like, you know, like some people, they just eat to numb the emotion. That's something. But if you're just a regular person, you know, you don't have any precondition, really, you eat a little bit, your belly, you full. Maybe you're gonna grab something else. But most of the time, ladies, it's hormonal. Your weight gain, you hear me, is hormonal. When you reach 40, things change, your whole system change. The way your body store fat change. It's not like where you used to be like 20 years old. You can get away with a lot of things. You can finish eating right now a burger or two burgers and then top it up with a bag of, I don't know, a cup of ice cream and nobody knows it, okay? And the next day, you're just bouncing back. But when we hit our 40, ladies, we can't do that anymore. Just like I was explaining to you guys earlier about the baby, the infant stage, baby dietary change as the baby grow, right? We also need to remember that when we, by the time we reach our 40s, things need to change a little bit so we can accommodate our body, okay? So hormonal changes, the most significant factor is the drop in estrogen. So when estrogen drop, that influence the store of the soft fat in your body. Okay, how the body use the fat, it change. Okay, the pattern change. So that decrease of estrogen can lead to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. You guys know, ladies, here, right here. Some of us, we can even pinch it, okay? You know, I used to do that to thank God because, you know, I told you guys last week that I just finished my 21-day fast. Thank God, God healed me and take 30 pounds out of my system. If not before that, you can actually pinch it, you know? And it's so stubborn sometimes because some of us, we want to dress, we want to put some clothes, but give yourself some grace. Knowing that, especially for us, you know, you have a baby also going through that, knowing that, listen, this is this body right now, but we're going to work on it, okay? So don't hate the body. Don't be rash on your body. Don't put judgment on your body. This is the body. And I am the journey. Just keep telling us, I am this journey. And we're going to get there, okay? So another one is, number 2 will be metabolism slow down. So now that you reach 40s, also our metabolism does slow down. So our metabolism naturally slow down as we age. This means our body burn fewer calories at rest. Now, you know, when we are sleeping, we resting, the body keep turning. When we lay down, the body doesn't stop. The body keep burning, okay, energy. Burning the fuel. Whatever you ate that day, the digestion is going. The body is trying to, you know, take care of the digestion. And at the same time, also, you burn fat. And where I am, okay. So when the body burns the fat or fewer calories at rest, is not doing as it used to when we are like on our 30 or our 25 or 20. So what happened? This contributes to the weight gain if our eating habit remain the same. That's what I was saying earlier, that we cannot, just like that baby growing up from baby infant to puberty, all the way to, you know, having a baby productive year, everything got to change, ladies. Every phase of our life, we have to change the way we are eating. Now, number 3, we're going to talk about muscles loss. So we tend to lose muscle mass as we age. That's something that happens naturally, okay? Especially during menopause. Since muscles burn more calorie than fat, losing muscles can further decrease our calorie expenditures. You hear that? Because the muscles, their way of doing things is a little bit different, okay, than fat. You burn more calorie, you know, on your muscles than fat. But because of the age, we do lose some muscle mass. And that actually, when that happened, our body now is like, okay, where can I store all of this? What can I do? Now it's gonna find places that we don't like or we don't want that to stop, fat. But anyway, grace, ladies. Number 4 is gonna be increased stress and emotion. As you guys know, emotional factors going to menopause do come with anxiety, come with depression, mood swing. Sometimes we wake up in the morning, we're okay, and another day we are not. And I would say just give yourself some grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. Because it's like for me, I have to relearn my body. And I have to listen to my body. Because if I don't, then I'm going to face the consequence later. So, menopause can bring about mood swing, anxiety, depression, which may lead to emotion eating of craving for comfort food. And right now, as also right now in the USA where I am here in Kansas, it's cold. And you see, we tend to craving food that can grounded food, for some people, depending on your background. And sometimes it can be comfort food that are high calorie. Now, what we need to do, even though, okay, mom used to make, I don't know, you guys give me some of certain food or any type of culture. I don't like in Africa, for example, we like our jollof rice, okay? And if I'm craving jollof rice, so where's the other way that I can make my jollof rice that would be more nutritional, okay? And that's what I do. I will put all the nutrient food, make sure that what type of oil I'm using on my jollof rice, So all of that contribute what type of rice. If should I use white rice, which is natural, that's what we use, or brown rice. If I'm eating for health, for my journey, so then I need to start changing things little by little. And for you guys, ladies, we're gonna actually have a live cooking show. It's coming out. So join us. I also have the menopause page there because throughout, in and out, I will be doing video from YouTube straight. So I don't want you to miss anything on those series. So please go there and just support us over there in YouTube. And also you're getting videos, okay? I just want to put that out there so you know what will be our next. Maybe next week I will do it from YouTube. Now, so we talk about the craving. So if we are not craving and not bad. And actually we have a course on it too. Craving and not bad. Craving is a way that naturally God designed the body to signal to you that something is happening. For example, if you are someone that crave chocolate like every dinner, like when you finish dinner, you crave chocolate. That's not bad. It's not a bad thing. The body just tell you that you need some type of affection. It may be your husband or your significant of others or your partner. Somebody can give a hug or tell you, hey, you know what, I'm so proud. Come here, come give a hug. You'll be fine because the body doesn't know. You just need that little dopamine. Somebody just to hold you and say that I love you. That's what chocolate is always connected to love. Okay, now that, that's the Valentine coming, you will see a lot of chocolate package. It doesn't mean that chocolate is bad for you. It's just what type of chocolate. So if you got something like 75, or 60%, sometimes even like 80, you good. You just don't want to have it where, it's just all sweet. So read the label, how many sugar they add to that chocolate. If not, chocolate in nature is very good for the body. Actually help you with mood swing and stuff like that. All right. So craving is not bad, lady. You just need to decode what your craving are saying to you. Now we're going to go to number 5, which is sleep disturbance. So many women experience sleep issues, during menopause, which can disrupt hormone level that actually regulate appetite and lead to weight gain. So there's a hormone in our system that when you sleep, it regulates, your sleep. And also that can contribute to the other hormone that actually regulate, the way, the appetite. So how you, when you're hungry, what are you craving for? But when we don't sleep, the only way that our body can function properly, when we get enough of rest, then our hormones are sync and they can work perfectly. But if we are not, let's say you don't sleep maybe 3 hours a day, because of because of symptom of menopause, you can't get enough of rest. That's why that also put the whole system into the havoc. Okay. So we want to make sure that we get our sleep. That's why I love so much the menopause wellness kit, because it has inside the kit, you have something to help you to sleep, your energy mood, when you wake up in the morning. I mean, you got all of this, something to also help you with hair flashes. It's like a holistic component of that. If you didn't get that menopause wellness here, I will put the links. You can get that for you, for your journey. Okay. And so we are in 5. So as you you see that many women, we have disrupt hormone level that regulate the appetite and the weight gain. And that's why a lot of people, I get stuck right here. I'm doing the right thing. I think I'm eating, but I don't get enough. But do you sleep well? How you hydrate your body? I mean, where's your exercise level? All of this thing is combined there because the body is a system. You can, I'm sorry that in conventional medicine, when something happens, it will let remove this part. But when you remove that part, it actually affects the other part. Because the body is that's a synergy. That's a system that the body needs to function. So now, now we got 5 those factors, and I'm gonna repeat myself. Those 5 factors: 1 is hormone, 2nd metabolism, 3rd is muscles loss, and 4 increased stress and emotion factor. Number 5, sleep disturbance. And I'm sorry, lady, when I have a lifestyle of teaching, so but let me know if I'm going too far. Let me know because I want you to get it. Now, what are now the practical ways? I know you're waiting for that. What are now the practical weight loss strategy? What can you do? If we have all of these factors, what can I do now to make sure that my weight is at where I want to be? And I will tell you, lady, weight doesn't mean that you have to be skinny. Look, if it's 160, is your perfect body shape? Hey, take it. If it's 140, if it's 120, it's not about skinny. I've seen people that are skinny but have a lot of issues. I've seen people that are, what we call heavy set or whatever, but they are perfectly healthy. So what are you comfortable on? Like for me, for example, after the fast, the last week, I went from 160 to 130, but I can tell that my head, my head just like a big giant in my neck. But normally my regular weight is like 140, 145. That's like my healthy, or how we call it, my confidence is right there. That's where I want to be, but it's going to take probably maybe like a couple weeks before I adjust it. After the fast, it's like a lot of weight, for 21 days without food, you can lose weight that much. And then you kind of adjust yourself. But which one, which number is really perfect for you. So number 1 of the strategy is balanced diet. I can't stress this enough, ladies. Focus on whole food, incorporating variety of fruits, vegetable, healthy fat, grain, lean, protein, and healthy fat. That is negotiable. You cannot negotiate. The thing is, you cannot have carbohydrate with meat. Your plate is not complete, ladies, especially when we are menopause. You need healthy fat. Healthy fat can be like coconut oil, avocado oil. Avocado itself. Those are healthy. Ghee butter. I love ghee butter. Those are healthy fat. You still need them. Like for me, my personality, when I go to the store, I don't like anything they say low. I don't like any low. For me, I'd rather buy something that is organic, that is whole percent milk, organic, than me go for it. Because I don't know what you use to make it low. What type of chemical you use in that cheese or is milk or whatever on butter to make it low. So I'd rather take it as natural as it. If I had to pay more for organic, I would do so. I don't know about you, but share. I want you to share. What is your way when you go to the grocery store? What are you looking for? What is your principle? And so we focus on have a whole food, balanced diet. And we're also going to do portion control. A lot of us sometimes, because we're going through a lot of emotions, and some of us tend to just grab more, okay? But a portion control is best to be mindful of a portion size to avoid overeating, okay? If, like in my culture, like when I was growing up, my grandmother, when you're angry, she would say, don't eat. She will make you just sit down somewhere first. I couldn't understand that when I was younger, but now I do. I said, oh, wow, that's why grandma always make us, if you're angry, something happened, maybe you and your siblings, she will say, no, don't eat. Sit down there for a couple minutes first, and then she will invite you back to the table. It makes sense. This is what happened, because when we got emotion going, we turn to soothe, because we want to soothe us as a human being. So you can bench on your food for a while. So now if you're angry, just pause for a little bit. And go somewhere in the corner and just release that stress and then come back and eat. Okay, ladies? All right. So we want to make sure that we don't portion control. Okay, limit processed food. Now, reduce your intake of refined sugar and high-calorie processed food can contribute to weight gain. Processed food are what? Some of us, sometimes we don't know. Processed food are anything that pre-packaged, anything that going to a lot of process. Okay, the package looks so nice, but when you look at the ingredient, it's like, oh my Lord, what is this? If you can read it, don't eat it. My professor used to say, if you can't read it, don't. Like sugar, for example, if there's a 4 gram, doesn't mean 4 gram actually give yourself, just trying to look at it. That's like a multiple that for 4 times, for tablespoon. It's a lot of sugar. And a lot of, even tomato sauce. I was reading that on the grocery. The tomato sauce has sugar on it. Why? You know? So just be mindful of that when you go to grocery store. One thing, we may not able to tell the food industry about produce this for us, but you do have a voice. And you use that with your money. You know, whoever you spend your penny to. What are you, if you buying a lot of time, you buy a lot of processed food, just what? You encouraging that market, okay? And also, you know, I like to have freedom. When you go to a birthday party, you know, when somebody invites you to their home, you can eat in moderation. I'm not saying that maybe we're going to be in the home where you don't have any processed food. I don't think you don't want to, you don't want to make yourself like you're outside, all right? But in everything we do, we have to be mindful of, you know, that you don't indulge, you don't do too much of it. So what we call balance in everything. I think God created us for balance and not indulging. Now, we also going to make sure that we aim for cardio, okay? So strength training is very good for menopause women. Flexibility exercise, you know, even walk alone is actually like you can walk 15 minutes a day or 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day is very beneficial. You will see that is just a little period of time, but I promise you by a week, put that together and see how much it does. That's a lot of difference, okay? So you can walk, you can see, you can also, if you like to go to the gym, do some training. If you can, you don't know how to do, get you a coach. Get you somebody that is, there's plenty of fitness trainer right there that they will take you, you know, for a couple of weeks, and then you beat the habits, and then you can go in and start on your own. Strength training is crucial and it's help build muscle mass. That's how, as women in menopause, you have to build your strength. So strength training is very good because that help you with your muscle mass. Some of us, we don't like our skin hanging. That's what we need to. We need to get ourselves toned a little bit more, which can also boost your metabolism. Okay, when you do strength training, you will see that you can able to control your appetites, eat what you full. Number 3 will be stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is very good. And ladies, let me show you something. Like sometimes this is my bottle of water and I will have it here on my table because so I can remember, because sometimes I'm gonna drink water and then during the day you're busy, you don't. But if you have it by you, it's very beneficial. And also you can put lemon here, you can put cucumbers, whatever because some of us, water is not naturally like something that we have taste for, but you can actually, you know, infuse your water, you know, put something in to make it more drinkable for you. Okay, and also when you're gonna drink water, I do learn this: sip the water. Some of us, we take it, we're just gonna jog everything out. No, the body doesn't work that way. Sip the water throughout the day is very beneficial. And we also want to do because when you drink water, sometimes our body confuses thirst with hunger. Some of us, my professor used to say, we are not even hungry sometimes. Oh, he said we just thirst, and sometimes because our body is so compromised, instead of I am thirsty, is I'm hungry, and then we go again and eat. Water help you a lot, especially like a joint lubrication. You know, we're talking about your hair, your skin. We need water because of estrogen declining. Our skin tends to be dry with menopause. Number 4, we're gonna talk about manage stress. This is something that also negotiate. We have to help our body, decompress. Okay, stress reduction technique. You know, you can do meditation, deep breathing exercise, pray, manage emotional eating. It's really crucial that we find a time for us. Now that's self-care. You know, what is your kit or your go-to when it comes to self-care? What do you like to do? Is it like to read a book, just be on your corner? Is for you just to open, for some guys that believers, open your scripture and meditate on it? Is just go out and walk in the nature and just breathe the fresh air? What is it for you? So you got to pick something that works for you. If your body, your cortisol is always high all the time, 24/7, ladies, that's going to exhibit our symptoms, okay, like hot flashes. The more stressful you are, the worse your symptoms going to be. We're also going to prioritize sleep. Some of us, we don't sleep. And some of you guys, I see you really late night online probably because you can sleep, right? You can sleep. And sometimes, like for me, I have a lot of tasks I need to do during the day, with my team. So I'm trying to end because I have people in different regions. I'm trying to get everything done. But when I get to sleep, I'm going to bed. And I make sure that I get some few hours. Some schedule may be tough, but it's okay. But when you do have that available to sleep, go ahead and sleep. It's very important. So sleep management, we have to make sure that we sleep throughout the night. If you don't sleep right now, you have issue, please let me know, because we do have our natural, we call Purest, which help you to sleep without any side effects. We also need to manage our, so how many hours? Actually, some people said they don't know. At least 7 to 9 hours, according to science. 7 to 9 hours of sleep, quality good sleep per night. As possible, can affect hunger hormone. That's one of those, because there's hormone that control your appetite and lead to weight gain. Another one is consider how you a professional, a coach. Like I'm here, and that's what I do. Here, people, you wanna help get somebody that will hold you accountable. Yes, if you can exercise the way you should, if you can eat the way you should, if you don't know what to eat, that's what we are here. We can customize a meal plan for you that is best for your own, lifestyle. Okay, and it's gonna be a nutritional health coach. Like I said, can tailor a weight, loss plan that matters or that are suitable for your needs. And some of us, probably we have some other condition, maybe high blood pressure, cholesterol. We can put all of that in perspective and customize your meal plan that will work for you. Not just only that you're going to lose weight, but also you can able to shift your condition around. Final top. If all of this I talk about is great, some of us, we can take these tips and run and go do them. Some of us can do that. But if you are someone that you need that push, you need someone to hold accountable, please, ladies, don't be in silence and thinking about or wishing about, I wish. No, reach out. We have a lot of experts among us. I'm one of them here. I can take you, hold your hand together. If you want to lose, pounds, you want to lose 50 pounds, I promise you can do that. I have a lady that we worked for 3 months. And before even on her 3 weeks, that we were working on, because the doctor have her 4 medication, and she's somebody that she doesn't like medicine at all. And her AC1, I put her test one on our page. Her AC1 was almost 11. And in 3 weeks working time, we reduced that AC1 to 5.7. I promise you, it is possible. The doctor couldn't believe it. So health coach has done a lot of things. That's somebody that can take your hand, customize your meal plan, the education part of it. The psychology part of it is very important. When we sit down, talk to you, have those goals weekly, we catch up with you, and then we just help you, have your hand, and make you do all of this. I'm telling you, will crush all of those goals. By the time you realize, like my client, she lost like 25 pounds. In a 3 month period, you can, and that's to settle. And she's still losing. Like the other one I talked to, she said, "I'm still losing. I can't believe this." And let me tell you this lady never been to gym, never. She worked home. And I told her, I said, just get up, for 15 minutes, walk back and go. Her house, she got like a little of hill. I said, just walk and fall back. When you do that, 15 minutes a day, I promise you, in 2 months, in 1 month, it's going to add it up. Okay? So you don't have to have a rocket science. It doesn't have to be so hard. When you find things that is enjoyable, you will do them and your body will reward you greatly. So ladies, if you have any question, please, I would love to answer them. I have, answer question. I think I have it up. If you want to put some question, you can. But remember this, weight loss during menopause is a gradual process, okay? It's not something you just get up and whoop, everything is gone, okay? We didn't get all the weight at once, all right? It's a little by little. So that requires patience and consistency. And that's one thing that coach can do. Coach can help you to become consistent. Setting realistic goal and celebrating small achievement along the way is essential. That's what I do. Like I bless my clients all the time. I say, hey, I just want to bless you for this A, Y, and Z, because during these 2 weeks, man, you are on this topic and you did this A, Y, and Z. So it creates the momentum on people. When people do a little thing, just encourage them. If they choose to the 5 minutes to go outside, encourage them for that. And I think that's what I keep the synergy between my clients and I, because the encouraging word is, and every time people roll me a testimony, they always say, I really appreciate the encouragement. It's we need encouragement. Human being as we are, somebody got to encourage you. Okay? So if you have any question, you want to share some experience, please join so you can share your experience, or you want to, you can also private message me if you want something that in your heart that you want to share. Let's support each other on this journey, ladies. I know you can. I trust that you can. It is achievable. Your goal, you can achieve your health goal if you do what your body actually needs. That it's not how can I say, can be hard. Yes, it can be hard if all the resources are not there, but also it's doable when we have a resource and we have people that can help us on this journey. So I thank you so much, ladies, for being here. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you next video, ladies. Ciao.